Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Caves of Good. Caves of Good, we are in Joppa. We were going to sell all of our items, but instead we have opted for stealing a chest. Oh, no, there's somebody in here. Oh, I was under the belief that that house is always empty, which means we can now not store our stuff in it. That sucks. We need somewhere to store our items. I was going to sell them all, but we don't want to. We want to store them. And I'm a little worried about them getting stolen. So I think this house here doesn't have a bed or anything in it. So I'm going to assume that it's not owned. We're going to risk it. We're going to pop down the chest that we found. I say found. We stole. We do want to open it. Yes, we do want to store items. So we're going to store anything that we don't feel like we need right now. So I think we can sack off a load of this stuff. We're probably going to regret this. It's either all going to disappear, or we're going to get somewhere where we could have sold it and then we're not going to be able to sell it. We'll keep the revolver on us. We'll keep the sturdy short... will we? We'll get rid of the short bow. We'll get rid of our items that we're going to use for building things. We need the data disk. I think we need the recaller. That's how we get back. We'll wear the copper bracelet in a moment. We've got all of our... We've got a lot of water, so... We've transferred all of those items. That saved us a lot of space. Now, the hope is that... Oh, it says it's not owned by us. That makes me concerned. We will risk it, I guess. Oh, I don't feel like I can risk it. We're risking it. There we go. What can we do with this? Can we cut it up? Can we eat it? It's not cooked. Hi mate, I've got a body. Would you kindly explain Gershlings and the Gaia again? And we already know about the Gershlings. They're a series of 7 plagues that spread through and out of Kud. Yeah. Would you like to have this corpse that I'm carrying around with me? You should take it. Thank you, sir. Do we want to learn how to cook apple mats? I don't think that we do, really. I don't think it's really of interest. Now, our next mission. We've got a couple of missions to go for. We can go to Shekinah, which the 6th day still is quite far away, I think. Shebakish Empire. The Grit Gate. So let's have a look at what we've got close to us. So close to us, they're denoted by these little white arrows on the map here. We can go and speak to Lax Tutzal Chikototeo. Brilliant. The legendary croc. Now, we've already found that our friend the baboon, I believe her name is a great addition to the game, and she's provided us a lot of backup and taken on most enemies for us. So it might be wise to get another follower. I'm not sure what chance we've got of making friends with this one though, so let's just give it a whirl and see what we can do. Crocossins might help. If we wear the crocossins, they give us 100% reputation. So that's good. Let's see if this guy's got any more reptilian clothes that we could potentially wear. Oh, this guy doesn't sell items like clothes, does he? It's our mate Tam that does that. So we'll go over and have a chat with. Have you got anything else to offer us now that... No, no you don't. So literally start a mission, guy, and no help whatsoever outside of that. Hello, Tam. How are you, sir? Do you have any crocodile leather clothing that we could potentially wear? You don't, I'm afraid. You don't. That would be... That's no use to us then. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Cheers, Tam. Have a great day. So, let's pop on our crocossins. And then have a look at what our reputation is like with crocodiles now. Is it up here? No, it's not. Reputation. So unshelled reptiles is what we're looking for. Still 425 in the minus. Okay. So we need to make friends with unshelled reptiles somehow. So we're going to save visiting the salt marsh until then. Okay, let's make our way over to the Shebakish Empire. Why not? And let's do it on foot. Let's do it on foot all the way. What items are we carrying weapon-wise? We have a flaming iron mace. It's done a hefty amount of damage up to this point. We probably should have considered bringing our flaming iron axe as well and going two-handed flaming melee weapons. And we can do the most potential flaming damage to anybody that steps in our path. Which, you know, that's the way I like to go. You know, if you're gonna wreak devastation, like rain fire down on people two-handed at least. End the suffering quicker, I imagine, is the best way to look upon it. Ooh, how are you? Boring baboon friend. It would be nice to know if there's any way of communicating with our followers. Let's have a look. We've got... up here. Okay. 10 things you should know when you start to play. Is there anything about followers? No. Skills and powers. Combat. These are all really interesting things to read, by the way. If you're giving Caves of Khud a go, definitely read through that. It tells you how attacking and dodging works and how you work out how much damage you've done. I lightly brushed over it. Didn't really care. I'm just gonna... Oh, did you disappear into that slime then? Now our vision is obscured by this long grass, which is concerning. I'm also concerned that we're going to stumble across some of our unshelled reptiles, which we'd rather make friends with, because this is quite a marshy area, and I'm not really in the mood to start killing every crocodile we stumble across if we're planning on going to make friends with them. They're not going to invite us in for dinner, are they? If we've killed the dude's auntie 20 minutes earlier. It is very wet out here, boys. You definitely should get somebody in to look at this. Wow. I'm concerned about what might potentially appear in this water. Where are we on our map? Oh, we're still quite a distance. We're still quite a distance. We've barely travelled at all, in fact. Maybe I've misunderstood what's happening here. Are we... Ooh. They're salty marshes, David. They're salt marshes. So, they're wet. What a pillock. Now, we've got lost, which means we need to regain our bearings by traversing manually. Hoping that doesn't mean we're going to stumble across too much trouble. What is this? A pool of asphalt. And add simple stability-based effects to cook meals. Maybe we should scoop some of that up. Let's grab a dram. 64 drams of asphalt. He's got stuck in there. Come on, ooh. Oh, let's come out of the asphalt again. It's not a wise place to be. What is this here? Tar encrusted bones. Wow. People have fallen, fated to the tar pits of the salt marshes. I hear some grisly snarling there. That causes great concern. I feel like we might be about to encounter a very unpleasant foe. Not entirely sure how the soundscaping works in Could. Oh, there's a stairwell over here. A watery stairwell. A giant amoeba died. Bear. Please be friendly, bear. You're not friendly. Move away from me, bear. The flaming bear. The bloody bear dies in flames. My goodness, I am glad that that happened. Oh, that guy doesn't look friendly at all. Who are you? A dilute, salty plated knollworm. The young knollworm secretes an epoxy-like resin that hardens into plates when compressed by shale. Have you got anything to... You ask about your location and are no longer lost. You've got some arrows that we don't really need, so... Our baboon friend is far too overpowered. Far too overpowered. My goodness, what is that? Some bloody weeds? Some bloody water vines. Jesus, what the fuck are you? A thirst thistle, triangular leaves pant in the salt-sucked air, and the flowerhead angles its sharp thistles to thirsty attention. Its base demeanour is aggressive. Equipped, a thistle pitcher, 16 drams of sap. Hopefully we can kill it with very little to do. And we did, indeed, destroy it with very little fucking about. There's one of those crocodiles we didn't want to encounter. And our friend killed it immediately. No, we don't want to be carrying crocodile corpses. Nor do we wish to be equipping them. How have we managed that? Just gonna lob a crocodile corpse at people, apparently. Unusual. Some bones. A bat corpse, marvellous. Oh, what on earth is this? sprouting orb. Life's blossoming ringlets were freed from their orb womb of carbon. Okay, let's get away from it. If we don't have to touch it, even better. The eyeless crab. Jesus, my friend. You don't penetrate the eyeless crab's armor. He is doing some damage. Okay. Thank God. Thank God for ooh. We're fleeing a bloody dread route. We're going to need to make camp the earliest convenience. Crocodiles. The spider doesn't penetrate your armor with its fangs. We have stepped into a very dangerous place here. Fuck off. We're running. Get away. Get away, you multi-legged twats. I don't want any of your crab nonsense either. Can we get out to a map, please? I'd very much like to get to a map. Oh, he cleaved through my armor. Jesus. We need to make camp. Or should we bask? We will bask in the sunlight. Oh, there's no sunlight. So camp it is then. That'll do it. Oh, we can't do it with 3, can we? We'll take off the vine wafer. We'll use the lignin because we can get that whenever we want. Gather whatever you can find for your meal. Some lignin, a water skin, a dram of chrome, and some rust. Oh, you didn't use the water. He used the water skin, not the contents of the water skin. That was a grave error, my friend. That is not what I expect of you. Me. Okay, we need to get out of here before it all goes awry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, we don't. Oh, we're in a. I forgot. We're in a bloody basement, aren't we? We're in a basement. We went downstairs. I forgot about that. Nope. Out. 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 Goodbye. I'm sorry, Ooh. I hope that you make it out alive. The glow pad gains a level. My goodness. See you later, Janet. It's time to exit this dungeon. Oh, crapping crap. Oh shit, the bed. We're just gonna run away, apparently. The giant centipede is perfect. You failed to penetrate the limestone armor. We're not going for any limestone armor, sir. We need to... Something was damaged. That is damaged. Okay, we need to get away then, don't we? Oh, guys, this could be the end. It could be the end. This dude ain't... It doesn't seem to be helping at all. Ooh, my friend. If you could avoid death... Oh, this is going really fucking well. Just keep running around in circles. Oh, we can run now again. So, sprint it is. Oh, ooh. Save me. Save me from this. Save me, ooh. You're my only hope. Who's this guy then? The bloody Arcanaut. Her cloak bulges around her waist where she stashes scrap on her belt. She doesn't look at you, but 2 steps in front of you. Thanks for all your help there. Let's trade. You've got nothing. You've got nothing of any use to anyone. You twat. I'll take everything you've got. Thank you very much. Well, that was an experience. Again, as anybody who may be watching has noticed, it is a struggle to narrate what is happening in Caves of Khud, because like initially it appears as though nothing is happening, but there's so much going on, like it's hard to focus on everything and know what is the best thing to be talking about at any given time. Yes. So let's get out of this basement, this dungeon. It was a terrible fucking idea coming in here, to be honest. We should have just ventured, carried on our way. Can we now travel? Yeah, we're at the Shebakish Empire. Let's go to the Shebakish Embassy. You've finished the step. Travel to the historical site of the Shebakish Empire. Embassy? What is wrong with me? Of the quest. Visit the Shebakish Embassy. Can't even talk now. We complete the quest. Oh, there's a shrine here. Let's see what they've got to tell us. It all appears to be very well fenced off. Shrine to Oroxodoct, the Prismatic Spectre. Shrine to Oroxodoct, the Prismatic Spectre. The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Oroxodoct. Deep in Embassy Quarter Shebakish, Oroxodoct stumbled upon a clan of mollusks performing a secret ritual. Because of her transparent visage, they accepted her into their fold and taught her their secrets. We left all of our beneficial stuff from the Oroxodoct people back in our chest, didn't we? So we're going to take it all, and we're going to take the chest as well. Because that chest doesn't say that it doesn't belong to us, so... Piggy, don't be a twat. The boar and member of the Order of the Prismatic Spectre doesn't penetrate your armor with his bite. Why are you attacking me, mate? I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you, sir. It's a shame that you're making us do that. Not that I swung even the slightest punch at you, because I ain't no fool. Let's preserve all of our fresh foods. Oh. We're going to have to take this guy down. What are you? Bloated leech and member of the Order of the Prismatic Spectre. This huge bloated leech's skin is taut. Its insides full of drained blood. He's docile. Let's go and have a chat with him. He's idly undulating. The bloated leech and member of the Order of the Prismatic Spectre has nothing to trade. Well, that's good. That's good to know. What about you? A Scorpioc and member of the Order of the Prismatic Spectre. Motes of salt fire fill the notches in its chitin, which form a record of every Scorpioc it's wrestled and garroted. Behind it, stinger coils in harmonic perfection. Oh, behind, comma, its stinger coils in harmonic perfection. So, you take 2 damage from bleeding. The young ivory attacked us. Don't do that to me, please. What about you? Are you an arse? A gristling and a member of the Order of the Prismatic Spectre. Now, I think maybe we should... Let's test out our... We have a return item, don't we? I imagine we have to refill the acid on it every time we use it. We are transported back to Joppa. So now let's have a look at that again. 1 dram of acid. Okay. That used 5 drams of acid, I think, to travel, to bring us here. Do you have any acid, sir, to refill that with? No, you do not. Cool, all of our stuff is still in there. So, I think we should drop our chest that is ours here, which we picked up. That's ours, thank you. And then we should pick up this chest that isn't ours. Yes. And then we should put it back where we found it. That way, no one's got any reason to complain. And I think we found it there. So, pop the chest back. No one would ever fucking know. And then we'll pop our chest over here. Job done. Job done. And that is the end of an episode. What did we do today? We completed the quest to find the Shebakish embassy, which doesn't sound like a lot, but there was a lot of scorpions and centipedes and all sorts of other horrible stuff en route. So I'm going to take that as an adventure in itself. I know it's been a slow episode, but there you go. That's what happens in Caves of Cud. Thanks very much for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and a subscribe if you haven't already. We're uploading pretty much every day at the moment. Sometimes multiple videos a day. We'll catch you on the next episode. Take care now. Cheerio. And goodbye.